Hello, we are live. Hi guys. So the parenting week is here and I am so fresh and excited to start the entire week. I have so many questions. So join in guys. Hello people. I again have started the live 2 minutes before time. I just wanted to use a buffer time so that people get to know that we are live and people can join in by 9 and then we get good audience so that all the questions that I'm going to ask can reach up to maximum audience and they can get the answers really, really well. Hello people who have joined in. Hi. How are you guys? Oh, I also got a like. Thank you so much. Today I have so many amazing questions. Hi, Rina Thakkar. How are you? I'm so happy I could see you on call. And I want you to tell all your friends that today we are going to talk about teenage and preteen parenting. So your friends could join. I know, I mean, बहुत सारे questions पूछने वाले हम लोग जो बहुत helpful होने वाला है. So Lina Thakkar, if you can probably share a word or spread a word, it would be amazing. Hi, hello. How are you guys? Let me know whoever is joining in. Send me a hi, send me a thumbs up, send something so that I come to know that you are on the call with me. Yes, Lena, even I'm waiting for the session. I am waiting for 9 o'clock so that I can start. But I'm waiting for few people to join in as well. This is so crazy. Like I am taking a session on parenting. Wow. It feels new, it feels fresh, it feels responsible, and a lot of things. As I am a parent now, it adds to more value to my life as well. I mean, whatever Veena and me are going to talk today, it's not just going to help you guys, but it's also going to help me prepare myself for a parenting, entire journey. And it's going to be amazing. I am so sure about it. I can see 7 to 8 people online. Let me know whoever is there. Share a hi, share something because I cannot see. I just can see the eye or something. I cannot see whoever is there. So let me know. Show your presence. Send a hi, send a hello, something for me to know that you are there. Look who's here. Why? Hello, Afin. I want you to stay throughout the session. It's going to be amazing. We are going to talk so much about parenting and the problems that today's generation teens are facing. And yes, I would be glad to have your presence with amongst us. And Veena and me both are super excited for the session. All the best for the session. Proud of you. Have seen all your sessions. They have been amazing. Got to learn. Still craving to learn more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am just trying to be there for my people and just trying to add value as much as I can. And I'm just trying to show that how beautiful your relationship can turn your life. You can achieve everything you've ever dreamt of just by strengthening the bond with your partner. As we have already seen last 3 weeks, we have been talking with an astrological angle. We have been showing how to be fit together, how to be rich together. You always catch me at right time. Yes, Harfin, I definitely do. And I'm soon going to be talking about inviting you on my life. I know that for sure it's a law of attraction, or I don't know. I just have a gut feeling. Sooner or later, I am going to share you with my audience, the knowledge you have with my audience, so that it's going to be wow. I'm just waiting for that day to come to me, but not now. I will bring you on live with me. I think that's a promise. All right, so I have been telling about this entire journey of the start of your marriage life, the first 5 years of your marriage life, how beautiful they can shape your life. All you need to do is work on yourself, work on your partner, and work on the other attributes of the marriage, say in-laws, say finances, because finances and in-laws are somewhere very, very crucial. They are not important, but they play a very crucial role. If there is a misbalance or ups and downs with your in-laws, you are emotionally so much bothered that you would not be able to give your 100% to yourself as well as your partner. And if you don't invest in your partner, you do not have a successful relationship. And that's the reason we are covering every possible angle to help you guys understand and strengthen your bond and design your happily ever after. So it's 9:03 and let us begin. Hi, all of you. You all know me, but for those who are new to the session, those who are from Veena's side, hi, this is Ruchi Hirani, mother to this amazing daughter, wife to a superhuman, a lot foodie, a little crazy, but a strong believer, choreographer turned homemaker turned author, and now a couple clarity expert, creator and curator of Happily Ever After lifestyle. My mission is to help millions of newlywed couples out there to design first 5 years of the marriage in a way that they can overcome all the negative emotions by themselves and transform themselves into power couple, which is very, very important, thus designing their happily ever after. Today's session is all about mindfulness parenting. These days, I have come across so many people. I mean, literally so many couples, my cousins, my friends, who are going away from family planning, who are actually who have actually decided that they are not going to plan a baby or plan a family, no matter what, because of a lot of fears that come in. They are afraid of compromises. They are afraid of division of time. They are not going to enjoy their freedom. So many reasons. But why is that all? Because they are not confident in that relationship. They are not confident with the companionship that they share with their partner. Because when companionship comes into place, partnership will come into place. And when partnership comes into place, parenting ho ya kuch bhi ho, everything just gets smooth. So today I'm going to invite Veena. She is a parenting and dyslexia management coach. She's an author, she's a healer, and she has been doing this throughout her life. I have this wonderful person with me, Veena. Hi, welcome on the call, Veena. How are you?
Hello everyone. Hi Ruchi. Hello Arfin. I'm so honored to meet you here virtually. And hello friends, hello parents. Thank you Ruchi for inviting me today. Thank you so much. And one more thing I want to say about Ruchi. Whatever she said, I totally resonate with that. And when she said the first 5 years as a couple, the compatibility, that's the foundation for everything. Even I say the same
Absolutely.
thing. When you have to be a better parent, you have to be a better person, and this relationship matters so much for the child. These two people are the pillars of the life of the early years. So definitely I agree with you, Ruchi. Thank you all for
Absolutely. And
joining. Thank you all.
thank you so much, and thank you, Veena, for coming on such a short notice. We had different plans for my audience, but then I had to plan a little more surprise, and that is the reason I shift the entire week and I shuffled everybody from next week to this week. And you guys are so good. You just agreed. So thank you very much. Rita
It's
is Veena. I'll
my
just tell you something
pleasure.
about Rita.
I got an opportunity to
She
connect with so many people. This
thank
virtual world is so beautiful that we may
absolutely.
not know each other, but we connect, because thoughts are all common, and we have a common goal of improvement,
Absolutely.
self-development. So that is how we are getting connected, right?
Absolutely. And Veena, I would like to tell about certain people who have always been there as support. Or I just want to show gratitude in every possible call. One of them is Rita Shah. She's just been through my journey. She's been support system. She's been my stronger pillar, and she's been there to motivate me and tell me if there is something that I need to improve. So thank you, Rita. You've always been my support. I love you so much, and thanks for
I
joining
also
in
would
every
like to
call.
thank Rita. Hi, Rita. Thank you so much. I just cannot express my gratitude. You have done so much for me. You are an inspiration, Rita. Thank you.
She's an amazing person. I mean,
Mm.
my mom loves her. That kind of amazing she is. Awesome, awesome. So, Veena, starting with, please share your journey with me. I am very, very eager to know. You have such a strong persona, and your niche is dyslexia management, which is very, very, vulnerable topic. How did you get into this journey? How did you decide for yourself that you would get into parenting and dyslexia management coach? It would not have
Yeah.
been very easy for you, I know that. So please share something about you and your journey of being a coach.
Sure, Ruchi. So thank you again. Thanks again for inviting me. And though it is short notice, I never felt like that because I know you so well. I have been watching your videos. So it's my privilege to be here and connect with the parents. And I'm so glad our mentors are here, Arfeen and Rita. I'm so glad to meet them again. And about myself, it's been a long journey. I never guessed. I'm an ex-banker. I was in SBI. I was a manager. Then I've taken voluntary retirement, but on the day of my relief, also, I did not know what I would do in the second innings of my life. Then I happened to connect with preteens and teenagers. I used to take workshops, and I especially dealt with the subject of memory, concentration, self-esteem, self-confidence, which
Mm-hmm.
children need nowadays. So we need to
Absolutely.
create a, the situation that the child develops it on his own, not just you parents tell them something and they do that. So that self-esteem has to come from the inner core of the child. So that was what I was doing. Then one of my mentors, when I was talking, suddenly he asked me, why are you doing what you are doing? Then I said, I enjoy talking to children, I connect with parents. And it so happened my co-sister, who is a teacher, she said, if the parents cannot manage one or two kids at home, imagine in the classroom 30, 40 kids, how will we take care? So parents assume teachers will do certain things and teachers think parents will do. So there was the role of a mentor. I really felt a mentor role is very much required to connect these three. I exactly visualize them as a triangle, parents on one side, teachers and the
Yeah.
child. The mentor is in between, connecting all three of this. So my role is very much needed in today's situation and the demands of the present generation. Whatever they have to give back to the society, there somewhere the connection is missing. So that is where my role came in. Then one of my mentors, he just asked me, why are you doing that? Why question came. I suddenly started crying. Then I said, when my son was that age, there was no support and a mentor is required. So that is what I'm doing. So I faced a lot of struggles in his childhood. For a certain period of time, I was a single parent. And as you mentioned, the understanding between parents is so important. It's a foundation. So that is how then I felt my role is needed. It was the need of the hour, and I wanted to do something nice in my life. Like whole life, I have got whatever I needed, the dignity, the money from the bank job. I enjoyed my job. After that, this is my turn to give back. I've taken all these years. Now it's my time to give back. And this is giving me a lot of satisfaction that I'm connecting to parents. I'm making small, it may be small difference, but imagine in a young child, if we create a small difference, how it would add up in the life, what influence it has on the child. So that is a very big thing for me, though I'm doing a small thing. Thank you.
Wow, wow, amazing, amazing. I'm sure you would have been, facing all the stuff by yourself, but you are such a strong lady, and I'm really, really proud to share this live with you. And this is amazing. But I always think, what is exactly mindful parenting? What does it actually mean?
Yeah. Last week I was talking to one of my friend Preeti. She's a mindfulness coach. And
Mhm.
there I again asked her what's the difference between meditation, mindfulness. Lot of interaction I did with her and
Hmm.
parents were there.
Exactly.
My group parents were there. So this meditation, we have to take time out, right? We have to sit in a place all by ourselves. This mindfulness is such a beautiful thing. Just being here in the present. First a person. I always say self-care, self-love for the parent. It all starts
Hmm.
from there, being mindful of your own needs. Then maybe
Hmm.
connecting to your partner, being mindful of your parent, your partner's
Partner.
expectations. Then the
Hmm.
as I told, as you believe so, and I also support that, the foundation for the child will be set with that, being mindful and also being present in the now. Nowadays parents talk about quality time for the children. So that can be,
Hmm.
being mindful of small small needs of the
Okay.
child.
Okay.
Maybe like some parents come to me, how to manage my child's anger. So why don't the parent be mindful, and the moment it starts, why do you let it
Okay.
get to that level? If you are so mindful
So
that, oh,
being
this,
aware,
aware, yeah,
being
being aware
aware
and present.
about the present
Correct.
situation and acting
Hmm.
accordingly. That is
Huh.
what is exactly mindful. Wow,
Correct, correct,
wow,
correct.
that's so true. That's so true. So,
Yeah.
Veena, today we are going to speak about preteens and teenagers. Okay, so I
Hmm.
want to
Hmm.
firstly, understand the overall challenge with
Yeah.
preteens and teenager a parent
Hmm.
can face. Overall, just generalized challenges that this can be the possible
Hmm.
challenges that a parent faces.
Hmm. My son or my daughter is not listening to me is the biggest thing. When it comes to listening,
I
after
have a
that,
question. I have a question from a parent.
Yeah, sure. Not listening, then I ask what they should listen. So each parent has a different expectation. Some people want them to study well, but this listening part, no, these children at the same time, I am seeing both the parties. It is not I am pro parents or pro child. Children say always my parents are telling me this and they are demanding from me. So they ultimately they may not listen to anything when it goes beyond certain limits. So parents from their side, some expectations are there, and parents feel justified. Even today morning, I was talking to a group of parents. They always compare. See, in our generation, it was like this. We were very obedient.
This is
Our
there.
demands were so less. We were very good children. They say, but I sometimes I tell the parents, even your parents would not have been happy with you, right? I mean, 100%. According to their standards, their expectation, they would have expected something more from you. So nothing wrong. It is all common, but still, ultimately, see, actually, parents mean well for the child because they. And one more thing I have seen, Ruchi, we tend to exaggerate. If at this age, if the child is behaving like this, imagine what will happen in the future. That kind of a concern is there in the parents. What I'm seeing about the teens and preteens, and another concern is we cannot protect them from the outside influence. It may be media, it may be from the peers, the comparisons, all that. We cannot protect. They are exposed to a lot of things, and we cannot keep them in our own inside the house. Whatever we teach them, they learn things from outside also. So that is
Yes.
affecting the parent-child relationship, and some sort of a difference of opinion develops. So that is the biggest challenge what they are facing.
Do you have like short tips or tricks, which parents can follow? I have a lot of parents right now. I can see few of the comments. Hi Piyush, hi Smita. So all these are parents, and I think everyone over here joining us has teenagers or pre-teen kids. So do you
Hmm.
have any short tips and tricks where these people can handle these challenges?
Yeah, of course. See, I tell them, see, as I told, for everything, if you are telling the child, it will fall on deaf ears, which parents have experienced. It is not just me telling. Parents have come back to me and expressed they never listen to anything we say. So I tell them make broad rules. Dinner time, maybe sleep time, dinner time, or some rules are there which matter to you the most at home, right? So those things you make a broad rule with the child, with the consultation of the child. And again, sometimes they don't follow. It is okay, maybe first time, second time you can allow that. But if the broad rules are set, some 5 or 6 broad rules, you have to come home on time, maybe they are going out late night. Of course, nowadays all that is reduced. So such, hello, hi.
So this parenting person have come.
Maybe.
If my husband
Yeah.
is seeing us on live, please come and take her so that we can continue.
Okay, just I would like to
Yes,
add
please
about
continue.
mindfulness. Be mindful about this age, enjoy, Later we feel my son is 28 now. Then we feel, array, he grew up so fast. All these challenges will be forgotten maybe when they grow up. So each age we have to enjoy. That is there. So as I was sharing, if you can make the broad rules along with the child's agreement, talk to the child. Again, this should be a situation where child is not totally not the advising type, just interaction. Like what I do in my workshops, I'll share with you. When I conduct the 3-hour
Yes.
workshop, first I put them to art therapy. I'll give them some colors and they just play with the colors. Then when each it will be 20 minutes. By the time they settle down and start doing the art, it's art therapy. Then, well, when they are doing the art therapy, I go to each child. They are all new to me. Like when I do workshop, first time the child comes and talks to me, interacts
So
with me.
this age group is from the
From
color
8 to
therapy works
14,
for
8 to
all the
14, 8 to 14 window.
8
Okay,
to
so
14.
what I
Okay,
do, they are
okay.
in a totally relaxed state of mind when they are in art. So
Hmm.
then I go to each
Yes.
one of them, I see their, I comment on their art. Then I ask, how is your school? Which subject do you like? What is happening? Something like that. The ice breaking has to happen for me. So same
Yes.
thing I tell parents also, play some indoor game together, maybe Ludo or something. You just play. While you are playing, you have to talk these things so that it should not be like a rigid, I'm going to tell something, you have to listen. So out of context, it has to come. Okay, when you tell the
Absolutely.
child some rules of the house, and parents also will follow. If it is common dinner time, maybe parents also will follow. Everyone in the house have to follow these rules. You set the broad rules, right? And appreciate a lot, encourage appreciation and encouragement. How much ever you do, it is less. But one more issue, one parent told, you said appreciate. Then if I appreciate too much, the child is asking for a costly gift, expensive. gift in return. Again, there I had to advise, okay, I'll get you, but you have to wait for 6 months. It's quite expensive. So maybe we'll wait for 6 months and then I'll buy you some big thing. It is not every time you appreciate and encourage, you have to give them some gifts in kind. That is also not done. So that kind of a balance is required. A lot of appreciation, catch them right instead of catch them wrong. This is what I believe. You
Wow,
try
catch
it out
them
one by
right
one,
instead of catching them
catching
wrong.
them wrong.
This is
Yeah.
such a beautiful sentence, guys. Make a note of it. This is, I'll repeat again, catch them right instead of catching them wrong. It's such
Yeah.
a beautiful statement. Oh, wow. So, yes, Veena, I have a lot of questions that few of my parent client have asked, and I
Sure.
would want you to answer those. So, shall we begin? Shall we jump into the
Yeah, yeah.
questions?
By all means. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And meanwhile, you guys all over on the call, if you have any questions, please let us know in the comment below, and we will answer it for sure. All right. So I have the first question is: these days, kids sleep through the day and they stay
Hmm.
awake through the night to either play
Hmm.
PUBG or the other game, or watch Netflix, or talk to friends. So,
Hmm.
what is the possible mindset behind doing this, and how to convince them to follow a particular sleep pattern, or at least follow a structure of living life? That is
Hmm.
one of my parent client have asked.
Yeah, this is linked to the gadget addiction also. Somewhere both go hand in
Acha.
hand. The gadget addiction, and as you said, if they sleep in the morning, how will they get sleep at night? First of all, basically, are they getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep? First of all, let us not talk about the timings. At least their
Okay.
health is very important. So, basic things, if they are sleeping 7 to 8 hours, first that one. Okay, then what time are they going to sleep? Maybe early morning, 3 p.m., 2 p.m., 12 p.m., whatever it is. It is, some people may feel late is 12 p.m. According to their own standards. Some other parents may feel late is 1 p.m. Maybe parents themselves are going to bed at 11:30, so 12 doesn't matter. So according to the family time, what time is the child sleeping? So as I told you, appreciate them and encourage them to sleep 15 minutes early. Okay, see, suddenly I have some parents, they say we do not have gadgets at all at home TV. At your age child, you can control this child of yours. If you say, I will not switch on the TV, unless you eat food, I will not switch on the TV, something like
Absolutely.
that. You can negotiate. But as it when they grow older, they will not listen. That is what the parents complain is they are not listening. So if you totally, object to it, they will see you as a, antagonist, like they will not cooperate. So what you can do, go in their way. I tell them, go in their way and take them to your way. So negotiate with them, okay, beta, इतना देर से नहीं सोना है, health affect होता है,
Yeah.
all that, and say, today you sleep 15 minutes early. I would really appreciate that if you could do it for me. Then one parent shared, whatever I say, they won't listen. Then this is another trick I'm sharing now. For example, even your small child also, if you ask her to give a pen, is वहाँ पेन पड़ा है मुझे मेरे हाथ में दे दो, बोलने से वो दे देगी बच्ची.
Hmm.
ऐसे छोटे छोटे काम बच्चे करते हैं, not that they'll not listen to anything. So I tell the parents, ask your child to get a glass of water, and someone rings the bell, open the door. कुछ कुछ छोटा छोटा वो जो करते हैं
Hmm.
without any problem, they will do it for you. Get them into the habit of listening to you. It may be a
Acha.
very small thing. This is a simple trick. Actually, I advise to trick the children also. Get them to the habit of listening to you first with small small demands of yours, which they will follow, which they will follow. Okay, or maybe help out in the kitchen, or कुछ काम है मुझे help कर दो. That way you take them into your fold, and gradually demand बढ़ाना है, like you have to increase your demands. Then you can say, after 2 3 days they get used to listening to you. Then you say, why don't you sleep 15 minutes early? I would really appreciate it. A very positive manner. 15 minutes, it's like soda. You do that 15 minutes. Morning, I'll let you watch TV for 15 minutes, something like that. You can make, and gradually take them back to the routine. Of course, they also like to relax at the end of the day. Maybe if you're saying they're sleeping in the morning and at night, it is the other routine, the opposite routine, what is normally done, then that has to be corrected. But if they're whole morning they're having online classes, then in the evening, late night, their friends are also free, they want to relax, then if parents say, I will not give mobile, I'll lock up your mobile, that will not work. So
Right.
One parent shared with me very interesting. I'll tell you. She said my daughter did not take bath and get ready, so I hid her mobile because the child did not get ready. She wanted the child to get ready on time, and child did not comply. I just hid her mobile. Then, of course, later she took the bath. Then she came. Then she's searching her mobile. She didn't find it. Then she came to know I hid it. I mean, I am not giving it to her. Then she asked me, Mama, where is my mobile? I told her, since you have not obeyed my
Taken.
instruction
Right.
for 3 days or 1 week, I'm not sure, I forgot now. I'll not give back your mobile. That is your punishment. Then child took it, okay, 12-year-old child, I think. Then the child said, okay, no problem. And she got involved in other kind of play activities. In fact, the mother was happy that I took away the gadget. I just asked the question, Ruchi, what if she did the same to you?
Hmm.
Kids can do anything. What if she hid your mobile in return? So as a, we should not give scope to that. So be mindful of this. When you say mindful
Oh,
parenting,
right,
be
right.
mindful of it. Go to that kids, as I said, enter his or her world. From there you bring the kid to your world. So in this case also, if you say I'll totally lock off the gadgets, it's not done. So take them bit by bit. You just push them and push in a nice way, catch them right again and again. Then if you catch them wrong, they won't
Amazing.
mind. They won't mind. 10 times you catch them right, one wrong, it's okay.
Wow, wow, that's so true. She's amazing. I mean, she has so many stories. She has worked with so many parents across. Guys, I'm telling you, Veena is going to help you with the questions. If you have anything to ask, let us know. We'll definitely take up and we'll let Veena answer those questions for you.
This
All
may
right,
seem
Veena.
very simple, very, very simple. Thing is, I have not gone to any parenting course or read any parenting book, watch videos and learn. This is what I have tried out with the parents' kids in my own way. Somehow I am very old, but young at heart, and I connect to children. And my strength is I have worked with children. I
Wow.
understand what they feel. I understand what they say. One guy told a small guy in my workshop, I don't like social studies. Which subject you like? You love? I love English. He said. Which subject is difficult for you? He said, I don't like social studies. I asked why. That is also in English. This is also in English. You write and read in English both the subjects. Then he said, no, social madam scolds me, hits me in the school. That is why I don't like the subject. These kids are sensitive. This is one guy. Another guy said, what is your wish? What is your goal? He said, I want to run away from home because mama scolds me. They don't tell mama that I'm angry at you, but he's coming and telling me. So somehow I know the kids' perspective. So sometimes we have to trick them also and take them like in this way, smart way. I say kids are very smart. This is parent have to be one step smarter than them. Yeah, very
Wow.
simple.
Awesome. So moving on to next question, Veena. The
Yeah.
trend of social media influence of friends is not very empowering these days.
Hmm.
And what best can be done to keep my daughter away from it?
It's a big concern. They have to keep up with their peers again. Everyone is on Insta and YouTube, TikTok especially. Thank God it's banned.
So it's banned, but there is Snapchat also, and I
Yeah,
have seen
Snapchat.
people
Hmm. Hmm.
Snapchatting the weirdest thing we could even imagine. So at
Okay.
that time, I feel I am a generation older because even I cannot digest certain stupidity which they do these days on
Correct.
Snapchat just to maintain
Correct.
what is that word, to maintain a stream. Well, I
Okay.
feel it's crazy. So so somebody asked that she wants to keep her daughter away from it.
Hmm. It doesn't add in any way like for intellectual development. That is the concern. Like at
Yeah,
least if they read
absolutely.
good books, good material, something nice would come out of it. So yes, this is a big concern. So as I told, better educate the children. And many times I say there is a need of a coach. If not me, go to someone else whom the child. It may be somebody who listens, who knows both the perspective, the parents and the
Yes.
child's perspective. Some things are out of your hand. So that
Yes.
is one more reason I say parents, see, you have to set a foundation when they are maximum by 14 years old. Start at 8 years old. Still earlier you can start,
Absolutely.
but children are too young to follow at that age. They'll be very playful. But from 8, they have to parents have to tell them to follow certain things. And from then on, if you teach by 14, they'll be okay. So sometimes it goes so much out of hand that a person like me or anybody, whom both the child and the parent has the confidence upon that person and who understands both the perspective. So that is where I say it goes beyond something. In fact, this Friday I'm having a sorry, not Friday, Saturday I'm having an interactive session with a psychiatrist, because many of my parents, when I'm counseling, I feel at a loss. Array, this child's issue has gone beyond me. First of all, it has gone beyond the parent. That's why they come to me. So I understand my limit. Just because you're my client, I don't say I'll give everything all in one package. Only me, only I'm there for your solution. Nothing like it. So my aim is that the child has to get the best, and the goals have to be fulfilled. Whatever the parent wants for the child, the future, what parent has seen for the child, that should be a reality. That is my concern. So that is why I say, when things get out of hand, parents do try. Not that parents don't know anything and parents can't do anything, but sometimes, as I told, these kids nowadays, they want some third person whom they want to confide in. Maybe they have the confidence, some kind of assurance they'll get. That my thing, no, whenever child says something, again mindfulness, we'll come back to mindfulness every now and then. When we are listening to the kids, if you are mindful, the message below whatever the kid is saying, sometimes you can get it, if you are mindful. So with a coach, they will open up. We have certain methods where we talk to the child and make them listen to us. Then first they'll listen to what I say, then I make them accountable. For example, you may say, my child has to wake up at 6 a.m. Parent expects, we were talking about social media, I'll come to that. And you say, I want my child to wake up early. Now parents say, see, I wake up at 5 a.m. madam, I do yoga, I go for jogging. Then I say, see, I'm waking up, why don't you wake up? No, the child never does. So again, something else, again, don't watch TV, child will not listen. So what I do as a coach, I take the commitment from them and I make them accountable. So to a third person, maybe they'll feel bad if they do not comply. Tomorrow I'll ask them what time you woke up. Then they have to say, sorry, auntie. They have to tell me. So they'll be more careful. And likewise, then, another strategy of mine is group coaching. Even about the social media, even about pornography, you tell me anything, I coach them in this group call. All the kids are there. I'm not pointing out at you. No, I'm telling in general, not about you, but in general, the kids do this, do that. So it is not good. Why parents say what they say? I tell the parents' expectation in a way the kids understand. Why are your parents expecting? Don't you think they are your well wishers? Who other than parents care for you? They are the only people in this whole world. First and foremost, they'll come to your rescue. Anything happens, they are there for you always. So that kind of a confidence I give them. I make them understand. Sometimes you know, but you don't know. Every one of us, even adults or children. So when I share in this way with a group, okay, they understand. That is it. So about social media also, you have to seek, maybe you have to go to the next level whenever you can't handle it, if it is too much. Yeah, it's like an
Absolutely,
addiction, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it is terrible.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
moving on
Mm.
to next question, Veena. How
Mm.
to motivate kids to be self-disciplined in order to achieve growth in life?
Hmm. This is a very big issue. Nowadays, parents say it's not because just I tell them they have to comply. Okay, just because I ask them something, they will do. After telling 10 times, the child does. Most of the times, most of the demands of the parent, children do. But after telling them for a long time, and maybe yesterday I told, today they did. It's like that. So they
It's
want
like
the
that.
children to be self-disciplined. Instead of me waking them up every day, why don't they wake up? So this motivation kind of thing. So this also, as I told, bit by bit, it takes a long time. See, suddenly a child of 8 years, 10 years, already something is set. Then it is not changing. So suddenly they won't change. And how much ever you tell, all demands are same for them, whether big one, small one, whatever you ask of them. So these broad rules will help, Ruchi. I told you the broad rules everyone will follow. And bit by bit, if a child is getting, thank you, Vidya. Thank you. So if a child is waking up at 8 a.m., for example, tomorrow I ask him to wake up at 6 a.m. Even for me, it is difficult. I'm a late riser.
Absolutely.
So in my class with the children, I made a pact. Okay, you wake up, I'll wake up. Not at 8, not at 6. We'll all wake up at 7:30. If my time is 8, I'll
Yeah.
wake up at 7:30. If your time is 6:30, you wake up at 6.
Okay,
Okay,
got it.
suddenly small steps towards big. And I tell the children, see, Mount Everest also, you have to start with one step. So don't be afraid of the goal. This confidence we have to give. Then one girl told me, 18-year-old, madam, I also know what I should do in my life. I know I'm deviating from my goal. I'm not putting enough effort in my studies. I know my problem, but I need guidance. But instead, what my father or mother does is, again they start advising me and ask questioning me. Why are you not doing this? You are deviating from your goals. I know the problem, but I want guidance. So
Hmm.
this guidance, how they can come out of that kind of a routine. She is involved too much in extracurricular activities and those things. So how you can devote more time? Some kind of a nice way. I told you, heart therapy, something like that. When they are in a relaxed state, just sit and talk to them. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, we are already half an hour into the call. Time just flies when I am on live. I don't even realize, 30 minutes, 40
Ruchi
minutes have
talks a
gone.
lot.
And
I talk a lot. We will let you parents talk a lot and let's enjoy.
also, guys, shoot in questions if you have. Don't miss the all the questions, and you ask more, you get to know more. All right. With that note, we'll move on to the next question, Veena.
Yeah.
Kids, this is like a very sensitive topic, and I really want parents to be careful about it. Kids are getting depressed these days very very easily, and or are getting angry. I mean, I have read in newspaper that someone in Hyderabad, a kid killed her mother just because she was stopping him from playing PUBG, or they told her not to go for a night out. They committed suicide. So all the extremities and extreme steps are being taken with the heat of the moment. So
Hmm.
how to sense the such kind of negative emotion and overrun it? That is what the question is.
On TV, we every day see news. Sushant Singh
Yes.
Rajput's very sad incident happened. So we have to use those instances and we have to tell the children in an indirect way. Direct one, they don't take it. That's the issue. You can't point out at them, you should not do this, you should not do that. They'll not take it nicely. So the such situations you should use and you should prepare them for failure. I agree, Lena. Anger issue is too much. I
Too
have had
much.
parents report this. I understand. I really understand. So, about depression and the failure, how to face failure, we have to teach them. So, it is okay. You have to tell them. Let us take it in as two separate topics: the depression and anger. Anger
Okay.
is the expression of the violent behavior, and depression is maybe keeping it to themselves and not expressing maybe. So depression is mostly it happens because lack of self-worth, lack of self-esteem, self-confidence. So we have to tell them it is okay, that acceptance has to come. Again, I come to mindfulness. First of all, accept whatever your child is as on today, as at this minute. Then from there, we look at the improvement, very small, step by step. If I
I
call some
think
parents, mm,
Veena, here what I feel that
mm,
comparison is comes into place. I have
very
seen
much.
so
Mm,
many people comparing their kids with each other, even
mm,
for the looks, even for the ranks, even for the grades, or even be it size. ओ
mm,
उसकी बेटी वैसी है उसका बेटा वैसा है आई थिंक द कंपैरिजन नीड्स टू बी completely eradicated, not stopped but
correct.
eradicated from the constitution of parenting or a constitution of the world itself.
Mm,
Anywhere, even in relationship, my couples, I see husbands complaining that उसकी wife वैसे कपड़े पहनती है, अरे तुम्हारी
mm.
wife जो पहनती है तुम उस पे appreciative रहो. So this is what I feel when it comes to parenting, it also matters a lot.
डोंट यू थिंक रुचि दे ओपन अप ओनली टू द कोचेस, कभी कभी उनसे बोले भी नहीं एंड हमसे आके बताते हैं, दैट इज व्हाई वी कम टू नो, देन वी सजेस्ट सम रेमेडी. अगर ओपनली नहीं बोले तो भी मन में रहता है. ओके,
Hmm.
दैट आल्सो दे नीड टू रिमूव. व्हेन वी से माइंडफुल, मन से ही निकाल दो दैट कंपैरिजन. आई टोटली एग्री विथ यू रुचि. सो अबाउट डिप्रेशन, या यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर देम फॉर फेल्यूर. And every now and then we keep getting such very sad examples, of course, but we have to
Absolutely,
use it
absolutely.
to tell our children, see, he should not have lost his life for that. There is life in spite of failure. There is
Hmm.
light at the end of the tunnel. ये बोलते रहना चाहिए उनको. फेल्यूर के लिए प्रिपेयर करना है. वन पेरेंट वाज शेयरिंग दिस किड scores very well in school, and if he scores just 1 or 2% less, he himself gets disturbed. It is not the parents expectation. Somehow उसका ego इतना बढ़ गया और परसेंटेज से जुड़ गया कि he cannot take it himself. So ऐसे बच्चों को ठीक टाइम पे, राइट टाइम, you have to intervene and tell them it is okay, no problem, you are good enough, whatever you are very good.
Hmm.
ऐसा
Absolutely,
बताना है. That
absolutely.
is about depression. Again, violence, yes, some therapy. In fact, I have a child, one I'm mentoring. And again, thoda thoda improve with my coaching. I have suggested hypnotherapy. If it is too violent, you see the level. Parents, you have to see what level it is. कभी कभी with parents, some advice, some help ठीक हो जाता है. It all depends. Even 4-year old, I have had parent calling me. My 4 साल की बच्ची, she shouts and she hits me or she throws things. We do, and especially parents, I tell you, this time you please bear with your children. It's very difficult time for us also, for the kids also. As far as anger and violent behavior is concerned, if it is recently developed off late within these 3 months, please bear with them, be very nice to them, be gentle with them. Because one more I feel is the concept is, we parents, we elders, we at least understand what is, we actually are in confusion, but still something we understand, we make ourselves okay with the situation. Children don't even know what questions to ask, what is happening, what exactly should I ask, they don't know. The children, lot of confusion in their minds. Kab theek hoga, they are missing school. They tell, we miss our friends, we miss school, and you are telling this addiction, all everything has increased fourfold, tenfold also it has increased because of lockdown. So kindly bear with them. You have your strength up, and self care, self love very much required for the parent to give that strength to the child. Yes,
Absolutely,
that's it.
absolutely. Very true, very true. These days things are going topsy-turvy and even adults are not able to handle.
Correct.
Lockdown, there are so many divorces, so many breakups happening because they're not able to handle each other. And here kids
Hmm.
are handling everything from the scratch, stopping their
Hmm.
school, online schooling, which is new to them.
Online. Hmm.
And then entire time they need to be there at home, no playground, no play area. So the entire
True.
activity has been stopped, so it
Correct.
definitely hampers their mindset. And I think, yes, you have a very nice suggestion that if it is recently developed, bear with your kids and
Yeah.
try and play with them instead of. See, I think I somewhere also believe that kids copy a lot. And if you want
Hmm.
to clean something, you need to focus on yourself as well. If you want
Perfect.
him to or her to not use mobile and read a book, you should do it by yourself. So if you
Hmm.
are also dealing with a lot of frustrations and anger, bhai nahi aayi hai, kaam bahut hai, ye hai, wo hai, frustrations all the time, I think the child will also learn to adapt that if such situation comes, frustration is the answer to such situation. That is
Correct. Correct.
what I think. So if you want to see the change in your child, be the change yourself. That
Hmm.
is what I am suggesting. I'm suddenly becoming something to
True,
do
true, true.
parenting.
Very true, very true. They copy more than they hear. They copy
Absolutely,
by
absolutely.
example, whatever you say and whatever you do. If it's in contrast, they'll
Different.
not
They
believe in
will
what
not,
you say.
they won't
Yeah,
believe you.
yeah,
Absolutely. With that note, Veena, I have another question.
yeah,
My son compares. Okay, we have a question for comparison. I don't know we have answered it completely or not, but we'll still take the
yeah.
question. Okay, before that, we'll just take up Dhruti Thakkar's question. Have
Hmm.
realized that nowadays kids don't make friends easily. When we were
Hmm.
in our school days, we maintained relation and used to make friends from primary section itself. So can you please comment
Hmm.
anything on that?
Yeah. Yes, Dhruti, that is true. We never used to come home after. I mean, playtime used to be extended for us. Then parents had to come and call us. Now we have to push our kids. Go play with your friends. Go play with your friends. Whether it is cycling, whether it is badminton, only mommy, papa are the best friends. And nowadays, this is one more issue. I hear the parents saying we have to be involved with our kids all through the day. Earlier, it was they used to go to school, papa or mama used to go to office, and some sort of a separation used to be there. Now 24 hours we have to be with the kid, and moreover all the waking hours we have to entertain them. This is a big issue. And yes, now friends, okay, it's again a problem, but yeah, I understand they are not so open, and moreover these gadgets are there which are so addictive, and they spend all their time that seems so attractive and shiny, like shiny object like. So yes, some effort has to be made. Maybe the extended family, the cousins, once in a way you can get together. Our Indian family system is still intact, thank God for that. So maybe if not every day, nowadays we don't live in joint family. During the longer holidays, we can visit our native place. And also, I'll come to that, the charity and all. I'll come to that in the end, so that we can involve the kids in some voluntary work. There also some kind of a rapport and relationship will develop. The child understands better the other children's lives that way. So your
Right.
use your extended family now after lockdown, of course. And then yeah, you parents have to make effort to get get the friendship established first. Then from there they will take on, call some people. I, in fact, just when this lockdown started, it was not so. When the corona started, it was not so serious. Then
Yes.
I saw my neighbor, one mom. She called all the kids, and the holidays had begun for the kids. Just schools had announced. Then she was taking some kind of activity to all the kids around, like four, 5 kids gathered. She used to make them do some craft. You can try that as a parent if you can spend some time, even half an hour per week. You tell your kids, like all the other apartment
Huh.
kids, four,
Right,
5 kids
right.
or 10 kids. Let them do a activity. Give them all color pencil papers. They'll do. That's how they'll become friends. It's a small tip. I talk only practical routine. All big things I don't know. I know only
Yes,
small things, but it works.
absolutely. No, no,
It works.
that's necessary. Okay, so we have another question before I move on to my question, Veena.
Yeah.
So Leena Thakkar is asking, Veena ji would appreciate if you guide today's mothers as they
Yeah.
want their child to run every race of life. What is the
Hmm.
effect of such stress life on kids? That's a very beautiful question, Leena, and I really want to hear answer for this.
Thank you,
Because
Lina.
even
Thank you
I
for
feel that,
asking. True.
I feel that I would be doing this to my daughter because I feel that uska kahin छूट ना जाए कुछ. So yes,
हाँ
please,
हाँ.
please answer that.
Yeah, again, when they say our generation was better, I mean, we were better, better kids, and we were more obedient. And these kids, they are not like that. The demands were also less on us, right? The demands
Hmm.
from our parents at that time, if you scored 70, 80%, it was the ultimate, maybe 20, 30 years
Yes.
ago. Now 99, why, where did 1% go? We generally we ask them. So they are in a competitive stream. So my son or daughter has to get the best, then it all boils down to competition. Each parent is in the race. Again, this,
Hmm.
if I can compare to again the rat race, and it is my my role to educate the parents. So that is what I tell them: accept the children as they are first. From there,
Hmm.
step by step you go, then the child will not feel the pressure. Mostly parents have to be educated about this factor, because if the expectation is beyond the child's capabilities, that becomes a
Absolutely.
stress. When it is within the child's, for example, if he's scoring 80, next test you expect 85, okay, reasonable. If you say, again comes back to comparison, the neighbor's kid or colleague's kid got 90%, you got 80, that come because of comparison, it happens. So wherever your child is, take a little bit above. I don't say don't at all expect anything. Leave your kid as he is. Even if he scores 60, it is okay. Whether it is scoring or in anything, देखो उनका बेटा कितना अच्छा मैनर से, you never do all that. He cleans up the house. He helps his mom. She helps her dad. You don't do that. ऐसा that is where the stress builds up, right? From the expectation. So whatever your child is, and last week I was talking to one mom. I said, appreciate your son. She said, no, he does nothing in a day that I can appreciate. I said, how come? How come? Just now he came and showed me something, some craft of his, which was very good. I appreciated. Just like your daughter came just now on camera, that kid entered when we were talking on a video call. I said, you appreciate that, it is okay. So that way, instead of comparing, accept and appreciate, and from there, उसे stress बहुत कम हो जाएगा.
Right,
Instead
right,
of
absolutely.
expectation, appreciate, the child will start repeating the same behavior. If you have studied for half an hour, oh good, you studied for half an hour today without any distraction. Very good, very good. And beta,
Hmm.
tomorrow can you just increase by another 10 minutes? बहुत सारा homework करना है, थोड़ा और 10 minutes बैठ के कर लो. ऐसा होता है. Gradually change होता है रुचि. Thanks, Lina,
All
for the
right, all
question.
right. Thank you. Okay, we have one more question from Vidya Sayani, but I also have few more questions and we are running
Yeah,
out of time. So we'll take quick questions and quick answers so that
sure.
we can keep it short and cover
Hmm.
all the questions in the last 15 minutes that we have. All
Sure.
right, so first I'll take Vidya's question and then we move on to my question.
Hmm.
If a child is having learning disability and if the parents don't understand her condition, how can she be helped out?
Both the parents or one parent, I would like to ask, because in my own case, my son had dyslexia in his childhood. Has suffered. My husband, even today, he never accepts. He says, he's very intelligent, but he is. Learning disability is the same thing, dyslexia. Even in my own case, I am the accepting parent, and the other parent is not accepting the situation. So even in my dyslexia courses, the first thing I talk about is acceptance. So yes, it is difficult if parents are both the parents not understanding. Very, very difficult for the child. Really, really difficult. then maybe when you go to the therapist, in fact, when I went to a child psychologist for my son, he said parents need to be educated, it's not the child. Okay, both. Vidya, are you a parent or you are
She's a teacher. She's a tuition teacher.
teacher?
She
Oh,
has
oh,
a,
oh. Yeah, this also I came across. Teacher says I'm doing everything from my side, but parents don't understand. So you have to call them and guide them. And I told the teachers last week when I was talking to them, guide the parent to a assessment center where they'll assess.
okay.
You know, even in spite of you advising, if they are not understanding, they can go to the assessment centers are there in every state. You can get the dyslexia assessed. Whatever maximum possible, Vidya, I really support you. I understand what you're going through. Please do your best. That's all you can do, right?
Absolutely. And dyslexia is the same condition that Ishan had in Tare Zameen Par, right? If
Exactly.
I'm not
Yeah.
wrong. So
Yeah, yeah, true.
he's a normal child. He is
Yes.
exactly like the other, but the learning ability is a little slower as compared to the other kids.
Huh. You
That
have to
is
teach
it,
them in a
right?
different way. You teach them in a different way, they'll learn very well. Visual methods work, phonetic methods work. The blackboard writing, reading will not work. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. I hope we are answering your questions, Vidya, Leena, and Ruti. Thank you so much for putting in your queries. And with that note, I have last 10 minutes and I have still three questions to ask. So I'll just move on quickly. So my son, the other question is from a parent participant again. My
Hmm.
son compares a lot with his friends, due to
Hmm.
which he is constantly unhappy with us or himself. How can
Hmm.
I make him understand the value of hard work and money and also control his spending habits?
Hmm. Okay. So maybe parents are giving a certain pocket money, or he compares, my friend gets so much, or maybe a mobile. You know, these kids always do. I have this
Hmm.
phone, that kid has another phone. I wanted that
Yes.
phone. Yeah, every then and now you have to tell them there are less privileged kids than you, or maybe the other kids are not getting so much. And
Yes.
again, to just show them, expose them to the, we keep them so protected, they don't know how the outside world is. So maybe on their birthday, ask them to donate something, take them to this charity, show them what is happening around the world. Then value of money, like it has to be taught from childhood. And in fact, parents, some parents don't even give pocket money. They think my child is not able to handle money. So teach them the value of money, teach them how to spend money also. You know, out of their money, whatever you give them, they have to save some money. So they'll understand the budgeting concept.
Excellent.
Okay, in this child's case, a particular problem, already the child has a certain understanding that he's entitled to everything, the entitlement kind of attitude. So already it has happened. So step by step, you bring him out of it, maybe make him aware there are less privileged children, and make him do the help to them. Maybe the servants' kids are there, he can teach them something. Let him understand that way. Directly, if you say, they will not agree, Ruchi. That is the issue. So tell them,
Absolutely.
call your servant. Not now, of course. See, now everything is works in a different way. So just make them aware there are other kids who are not so as
Privilege.
advantageous as you. Yeah,
Yes.
privileged. So that way
Absolutely.
you have to make the kid understand. Gradually it will happen. Most of the cases I tell them, bring him to me. I'll tell him, or take him to some coach. So they think, just like that I'm calling them. It so happens that after a certain time there is set kind of relationship where they don't understand each other. Some sort of a gap has developed. So that is why if it is beyond your limit, please take them to some third person. It may be your relative also. They need not be
Hmm.
called a coach as such.
Hmm.
Okay, someone who understands both the child's what is happening in his thoughts and what the parents' expectation. Some
But
mediator like
I would like to add something over here, Tina.
yeah, yeah.
My family have been very big, like 75, 80 people. Comes to taking your child, or talking about your child to some relative in the close circle or your family, it often
Hmm,
hits that triggers that okay, मेरा complain हो रहा है, or the child, the so I think even that needs to be taken care of how, the style of communication you have. You shouldn't
hmm.
be sounding that you are irritated with this child, and he's good for nothing, and you really need advice, and so
Correct.
you're going to a particular family person, and the family person will also treat the child in a similar way. देख तेरी mom कितनी परेशान है, तू सुनता नहीं है. So the direction of communication should
Hmm,
not be a way to suppress the child, and he shouldn't be
hmm,
feeling
hmm.
that okay, now even the Extended family people know that I am not good and good for nothing, and again he kind of gets introvert, and
Correct.
instead of moving
Correct.
out to the family for
Hmm.
any good moments or bad moments or relying on them, they
Hmm.
will, instead of, they'll sink in with the feeling that even they'll think bad about me, or even they'll think
Correct.
देखा देखा तेरे को बोला था ना, तूने क्यों नहीं किया. So I think even if you go somewhere in your family, coaches, we are perfect. We will
Hmm.
sort them out. But if you go in your network, in your family, make sure that it remains confidential. Make sure the
Correct.
person whom you are sharing with does not share with
Hmm.
and does not make a chain of sharing with to everybody, and kind of
Hmm.
have a negative effect on your child.
Correct.
Because you are probably sharing, but your
Hmm.
child will be thinking as they कब सबको बता दिया मम्मी ने, so now everybody knows that I am a bad child, so अभी ठीक है ना, and then they will go adverse that ठीक है अब तो सबको पता है, now I'll be like this only. I
That
think
person
that was
should be
also
totally
very
non-judgmental.
considerate.
Taking side of the
Yes,
parent,
yes,
not the child.
exactly.
By chance, there is a person whom the child already has a rapport with. Not that now you had a complaint and ढूंढते हो किससे मैं बोलूं, कौन इसको बोलेगा advice, मेरा सुनता नहीं है तो
Absolutely,
शायद
absolutely.
आंटी का सुन लेगा. It's not just for this sake. Already the
Yes,
child should have an equation, some kind of a belief in that person. He's interacting, maybe an uncle, elder brother. You know,
hmm,
elder brother can tell the sibling. Again, the parent can
hmm,
take the elder sibling into confidence, elder child, and he can tell the sister or brother, he or she can tell the sister or brother in a nice way when parents are not
hmm.
there, when they both are playing, maybe. Like even now, I tell my sister tells me, it, even at this age, I don't think she's judging, it's all in the family. She'll come and tell me, Amma was saying like this, so something must have hurt her. So why don't you change your behavior? At all age, sisters are so, such a bonding is there. You can use
Yes,
this. ये
absolutely.
मैं फैमिली को देख के स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट बताती हूँ मेरा अपना कुछ भी whatever will work. Yeah.
All right, all right. With that, I have two more questions. I think we'll be able to cover up two more questions. I'll take it quickly.
Yeah.
How to instill compassion in my child or understand the value of the privileges we are providing to him or her?
Yeah. So I touched upon this in the earlier question when the son
True.
is feeling, not knowing the value of money. So same thing, make them do that charity. कुछ families में अच्छा culture होता है कि कुछ भी celebration हो, some good event, they normally share with the underprivileged. Some kind of a dan charity we do, no, that kind of a culture.
Yes.
As a family, if you develop that, it's very good for the children, for everyone. We believe what we give comes back and all that, so it has a bigger purpose. So please do that as a family. It will be a very nice family bonding event. बच्चे का बर्थडे है तो you celebrate with other underprivileged kids, something like that. You have to plan, and then that's how they understand the money. And as I told you, when the child demands money, don't say अरे for you 100 rupees is nothing, for the child दो वक्त का खाना मिलता है उसे, do you know? That is how we react. I am also a parent, I know that. And someone asks अरे पैसा का value नहीं जानता, that we then and there we hit the child, we object to that. But in some other circumstances, you tell, when I tell my son when I'm eating one morsel of food, see, we should be thankful to this food. It has come, some farmer has worked for us, somebody has transported, and shopwala has kept it. We may have paid money, but someone has grown it with so much effort. So this morsel, when I'm eating, genuinely I say, it is not just to teach my son. I feel like that. So like that, when I'm having food, thank you God, you have given me this food. That the mentality of the parents. You told, no, Ruchi, they copy the parents. So
Yeah,
that's exactly
yes.
what happened. उस situation में पकड़ के बोलने के बजाय, when अच्छा
Hmm.
situation में you keep on insisting, again and again reiterating this point, that we are so privileged, we are lucky, we are blessed that we have this
Hmm.
convenience, and we should be thankful to it. At the same time, we have to be aware of other people and help them out in whatever way possible.
So I
Yes, sir.
think gratitude, teaching them gratitude is going to
Definitely.
help them a lot, a lot.
Definitely.
And
Yeah.
Gunvanti Raka is telling a mother plays an important role in child's life.
Very
Absolutely
true, Gunvanti.
correct.
Very true. Common dialogue by moms.
Yes,
Okay.
this happened actually. The way of communicating, we all know certain tricks and tips. We know the statements, but the way you presented right now, Veena, was much of gratitude, was much of
Yeah.
empathizing the child. But when
One more
in
tip
anger or
is
the
one more tip related to sorry to
yeah, no, that's
interrupt.
okay, that's
So
okay.
gratitude जब होता है मन में anger नहीं हो सकता. This is a proven fact. When there is gratitude in your
Hmm.
heart, anger will not enter. So anger management के लिए भी you can make the child be thankful for small and big things. You know, make him aware, let him check at other times, not when they are angry. So they'll get into that
Right.
habit. So gradually मन में जो some kind of a disturbance is there that will go away by being thankful. Every day make them write, I am thankful for mummy, I am thankful for daddy. See Gunavanti, she same things I share with my kids. Thank you. So that's a very
Absolutely. And with
simple
that
thing.
note,
One thing सीखने
we
के लिए 5 minute बस है. Every day if they write I am thankful, no,
yes, yes,
naturally
yes, yes,
within few
yes,
days they'll realize that thinking starts in
yes,
their
yes, yes.
mind. Hmm.
Absolutely. And with that note, I have just the last one question, and I think all the
Yes,
moms over here would love to hear the answer for this.
sure,
How to
sure.
understand what my child really, really wants? That's the biggest question I think every mother or father would want to hear.
Hmm. So listening and non-judgmental, this is what I say, and catch them right and don't catch them wrong. Appreciate, encourage. कितना भी करोगे, the child will respond. And कुछ some time is there in the day when they are non-defensive. You know, you're not
Hmm.
pointing
Yes.
out, and there maybe dinner time for some family. It is a common time when you're all having, then just talk to them in a friendly way. I would like to tell one small incident. This girl, I told the
Yes.
parent, go and sit with your daughter and talk to her 5-10 minutes. He said, okay, okay. Then next day he comes back to me, madam, she's watching TV. How can I talk to her? She's fully engaged in the TV. Then I said, sit there with her for 5 minutes. Just sit
Hmm.
there. Don't talk. She won't talk. I am ready to talk. She is not talking. It's okay. Sit there with her for 5 minutes on the same sofa. You sit. Don't even talk. 3 days you do that. Fourth day she'll turn to you and say, "What, Papa? Why are you sitting here?"
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
know, just be with them enough. If you want to develop that bond, step by step by step, just be there for them. Just do your own thing. Let them do their own thing. Be in that room.
Absolutely.
Thoda thoda.
Absolutely.
The child doesn't like after they grow up. They want to be alone in their room.
Hmm.
Sometime you be with them.
Absolutely.
Don't be too interfering, neither too aloof. Try it out.
Awesome, awesome. So I think we have all our questions covered. If you have anything, guys, this is your last chance. We are just here a couple of minutes more, and then we'll have to end the live call. So if you have anything for a closure, or if you want to ask anything, this is your chance. Please drop in a question. Even if maybe after the live, if you feel you want to ask something, you can always comment, and Veena can answer it later on.
Sure.
And with that end, we end the first live of the parenting week. And the whole crux of talking about parenting is to show you that if you want to be a good parent, if you want your child to succeed in life, it's you who needs to work upon your mindset. If you are sorted, if you are mindful, if you are aware about your own self, you would be passing on to your child. And for you to be aware, you need to work on your relationship, because I have also seen my couples fighting with each other, not being on the same page, having so much of disputes and disagreements and conflicts and differences, that I don't see them to turn out to be a good parent if they do not work on the relationship and if they continue to be the same. So firstly, you have to start from yourself. You need to work upon you. You need to get yourself sorted. Then you work upon your relationship. You strengthen the bond with your partner, where you share the companionship and partnership and the awareness that okay, if the child, yes, Gunwanti will take the question. So if the child is into a certain area, he's weak, he's strong. One of the parent can either empathize, and one of the parent can either be strict. So there is a division of role as a parent also. But for that, you need to be strong as a couple. And now, with that note, Gunvalti is asking a question: is dyslexia permanent? So please answer, Veena, and then we can end the call.
Gudmanti, it gets better by age. You know, the child struggles a lot in the initial years, and later they get better if the at the right time the therapy is given, the special learning is given. If they are facilitated for that, nothing to worry. Gunwanti, I assure you, don't worry. My son is a postgraduate now. So yes,
Wow.
it's a struggle, but ultimately we'll have good results. Not to worry. They'll not be as good in reading and writing as other kids. They can never be, but they can manage their life. That is enough. Okay, don't worry. It doesn't affect so much in their life. It is okay. Neela,
Neeta
I have a
Rani
question
says
here.
that
Yeah.
people advise parents to listen to their intuition and act. Do you believe in that?
Intuition, yes, but you know your kids so well that every time same intuition comes, maybe. you know,
That is
you know
also
your kids
true.
so well. There is no actual intuition; it is actually thought only because it is repetitive
Thoughts.
behavior and repetitive. Instead, I advise to do meditation and self care and self love. There you will get answers, Neela. I'm a healer also, so I believe in it, and that's what I get parents to do also. Visualize your child's future. So I'll tell you what actually works, Neela. Just visualize what you want your child to be, then you'll get all the answers and what attitude you need to adopt out of that. If you just visualize your child's future and you do the meditation, that is more than enough. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Anything else you want me to ask Veena? Please drop in, and or we will close this live.
Yeah, sure. I would like to suggest parents to connect with me. Veenabk.coach is my Insta handle.
Just we have one more
Yeah,
question from
yeah,
Gunwanti.
Gunwanti. Hmm.
Does it come back in adulthood? Like
It,
once cured, it comes
yeah,
back.
yeah. I'll tell you. It
Okay.
isn't coming back and going. It is one condition. It is a brain condition from birth. It happens. So the child has to get better and better with support. You know, the kind of how they learn, we have to teach them phonetically. And once they learn the tricks, I'll tell you one example, Gunvati, this will really help you. My son told me last week, I don't do addition like you people do. 12 plus 12 is straight away 24 for you people. But for me, it is 10 plus 10 because 10 is easy. I count it as 20. Then 2 plus 2, I know 4. Then 20 plus 4 is 24. But earlier, I was very slow. I had to do it step by step by step. So that was a difficulty in the childhood. He learned a certain technique and trick, but he used to take more time. So now it has become common for him. As quick as you people, I can do it. So this is how they find their own ways to tackle the things. So it isn't coming back or going out. It is always there.
Hmm.
Normally they have the issue, but the thing it gets better and better. They can handle it. They can manage
Yes.
it. Okay,
Right.
dyslexia can be managed. Like they say, no, stress and time, all this can be managed. It doesn't go away. Okay, dyslexia
Absolutely.
also is one such thing they can happily manage. I mean, in their lives they won't have any issue. That is for sure.
Awesome. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. And guys, I am sure you enjoyed this session with us. But if you still want to have certain, you want to ask questions, you want your child to meet Veena, Veena, please share your social media profiles with them where they can follow you and ask questions if you want.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Sure. It is veenabk.coach. VEENA PK is my initial, B for Bangalore, K is my father's name. Veenabk.coach is my Insta handle as well as FB page. You just type in the search, you can find it. So thank you, Vidya. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad. First of all, I was very glad that Ruchi called me. So somewhere relationship, the next stage, logical step after establishing the relationship, then you look to the child. And about relationship, one more ending point I want to make, that the child will see, oh, these people are all united whenever they
Yes, yes,
point out or scold, mommy and daddy are one, I am the only one. Nowadays, we have one single child also at home. This child will feel alienated. So include him in your relationship, in sometimes while making decisions about the
yeah.
home or something. If you
And
involve the
I
child.
think, Veena,
Hmm.
even when your relationship and your bond is strong, you are together, you in the decisions, you are on the same page. Your child notices how a power couple is, what a successful relationship, a successful marriage is. So
Yeah,
those children or teenagers nowadays are broken because they see broken marriages in their family. They see
hmm.
different kind of issues around relationships and marriages, be it anything. If
Hmm.
you have that initiative, or if you make a conscious decision that no, me and my husband or me and my wife are going to be amazing, because we want our child to believe in love, we want our child to know that love is possible
Perfect.
and marriages can work beautifully, then you need to work on your relationship, because again that will lead to a beautiful parenting.
At least as a beginning, I mean, don't fight in front of the child. At least that
Yes,
you
that
please
is
do. No
absolutely
one,
true, I
no
would
couple
agree.
can remain without arguments. At least keep it away from the child. It
Yes,
will usually help.
absolutely.
Mm.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Veena, for joining me. Thank you so much, guys, for being
Thank
an
you
amazing
all.
audience. And we shall see you on the next live. See you. Bye bye,
Thank you
guys.
so
Take
much,
care.
Ruchi. Thank you all for participating. Bye. Take care. Good night.
Bye.